Anytime my sister Heather B is excited about a guest, I'm automatically excited. I don't even question it because I know it has some content to it that's going to really be beneficial to our listeners. I know there's a story behind it that probably will be inspirational. So for this particular guest, I want to let Heather B do the introduction because one of the things she said to me before she came in is her story. Wait till you hear her story. So Heather B.
Yes, well, here's the deal. So actually, we're going to be celebrating tomorrow. I started to do the Happy Hour with Heather B on Sirius XM Fly on April 11th. 2016. So tomorrow is April 11th.
Damn, it's been 8 years?
Yes, it's been 8 years since I've been doing this show. And one of the things that I wanted to do, in the Happy Hour with Heather B, on Thursdays, I have something called Soul Food Thursdays, which highlight people in the industry, in this lifestyle industry, and particularly women, because it is not an easy industry to navigate through. And so somehow, some way, Khia and I just bonded and met through this beautiful bottle of Bloody Mary mix.
And Bloody Mary mix.
Yes. And here's the thing for me with Bloody Mary mix, and I'm so happy that it's Women to Women Wednesday today as well, because a lot of people, including my friends, would not drink Bloody Marys.
Why not, though?
Well, I think it started back in childhood when you're just a greedy kid and you're looking for anything in the refrigerator, and your parents or grandparents, depending on whose house you were at, had this beautiful, colorful can with V8 on it. So you're like, oh, this looks fun and fruity. Let me try this V8. And you put it up to your mouth and you like, pooey. This is disgusting. Yeah. I never want it. And somehow, some way, the Bloody Mary kind of brings you back of that memory. And I had that as well until I tried Khia's Bloody Mary mix. I think in a world where we were just talking this morning, Sway, so many things are in our food. You know, we're not sure what we're eating anymore. We definitely don't know what we're drinking. We just did a wine course together, Khia, and
I passed too, Khia.
Sway
got
passed,
my certificate.
But he also found out.
Want me to help out around the bar?
That so many of our wines are produced with pork intestines and fish guts, and everybody at the table was shocked except for me because I knew this. But so to know that your product exists out there as a vegan product, and you took the time to make sure everything was A1 day one, I had no choice but to want more people to know about you and support your product. So she's here on the Sway in the Morning Show today with a special edition of Women to Women Wednesdays. Welcome, Khia Nelson.
Khia Nelson, the founder of K Bloody Mary Mix. The founder of K Bloody Mary Mix.
Thank you. So
Khia, welcome to the show.
Yes.
So
Can we
to
just
finally meet Heather in person.
Yeah, we never met. No.
We've talked on the phone, we've texted, we've emailed, but this is our first
time meeting.
person.
Wow.
I'm so excited.
No, I'm so excited. But you know what it is, Sway? Because Sway get text messages and whatnot all the time. He meet a lot of people. But when you know, you know.
Yeah.
It's just like, let's just stay in touch. Something will come together and work itself out.
You could find more about this Bloody Mary Mix. Go to K Bloody Mary Mix on Instagram. Follow Khia, K Bloody Mary Mix. What's your story? How did you get to making your own Bloody Mary mix?
So, like she was talking about, older generations, parents, grandparents. So everybody in my family loves Bloody Marys. My parents, my siblings, cousins, aunts, uncles. Growing up, I drank Virgin Marys that weren't, like you said, weren't very good. Mostly V8 with a little pepper in it or something.
Pepper, yeah. I love the pepper.
But fast forward to I started working in hospitality. And I was a bartender, bar manager, floor manager, everything. And a lot of the restaurants and bars I went into, you know, starting out as either, again, a bartender or manager or whatever, their Bloody Marys just weren't good.
Okay.
Like, that's just to put it bluntly. Like, they just weren't good.
Uh-huh.
So I would then go to the kitchen, talk to the chef or the sous chef and be like, I need celery salt, I need this, I need that. And I would remake their recipe because I'm like, if you're going to come in and you're going to spend 12, 15, 18, whatever, depending on the place, dollars on a drink.
Talk about it.
It should taste good.
Right.
It shouldn't just be like, oh, I'm hungover, I can't taste anything anyway. Like, you should enjoy it. And so fast forward to, I became the opening bartender for a restaurant in Battery. And I created half their cocktail list, including the Bloody Mary Mitch, which was like a version of this. And people started coming in on my days off. Like, I would leave and make a vat, come back 3 days later, and it'd be all gone. I'm like, are y'all dumping it? Like, what are y'all doing? They're like, people are asking to buy it. And like, you've got to be kidding me. And like my family and my friends had been saying I should, consider bottling it. But when people you love and love you say stuff, you'd be like, whatever.
Yeah, they gas you. You think they gas you, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So having actual people like come into a restaurant and be like, who made this? How do I get it? And they're like, oh, our bartender just makes it for us. And how can we, they were asking if they could buy it by the pint out of the restaurant.
Oh, wow.
Get into that.
To take home. And they were like, no, we can't give it to you like that. So at that point, I was like, all right, well, let me start the process and see what steps I need to take to actually put this out in the market and see how it does.
Wow, this is amazing. Khia Nelson, right? So let's talk about that process, because this is a story of entrepreneurial spirit.
Yep.
That came to life, and it's like you said, when a lot of times people tell us things we should do or could do, and we just kind of dismiss it. But you decided to listen. What was the first thing you learned? What did you have to do? I mean, did you have to get approved?
Yeah. Well, so there's a few things.
Okay.
And I make the joke all the time. My bestie's here, she'll tell you. I say, if I knew then what I knew now, I may not have done it, because it's a lot of work.
Okay.
It's a lot harder, especially with the acidic food product, which mine is labeled, work than you would think. So beyond getting down the recipe, sourcing the ingredients, figuring out your packaging, figuring out your labeling, all of that, then you got to get into, okay, now I have to have it food tested. It has to be shelf stabilized. I have to find a kitchen. I have to have the nutritionals done. I have to get my LLC. I've got to start the business account. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like step by step, and it's government, so nothing happens tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like, I went into the kitchen, the original kitchen I was using, and I was like, okay, this will work great. And they're like, okay, we need X, Y, and Z. And one of the things they needed was for my business insurance to carry $1 million of insurance before I could even go into the kitchen the first time.
Wow.
And I'm like, I have my LLC, I have my account, but they're like, but you don't have
$1 million coverage.
So, now I'm like, okay, well, that's a whole other process I have to go through before I can even step foot and start making it and bottling it.
Well,
so
you're really aggressive with your hands too, boy.
I know, everybody in my family makes fun of me. They're like, you talk with your hands all the time.
Like, you gonna punch me, Khia?
My dad's
Khia,
at home
think
right now
about that
listening,
millie.
laughing.
Right. That's that kick in that mix.
Okay,
Exactly.
so you had to get the insurance. And
Yeah, so like I said, it was just a learning curve, and a lot of times you don't know what you need until you need it. And again, I always say, like, I wish somebody had just wrote a book. And like, you know what I mean? It's like, this is what you're going to need step by step. Here's who you contact, because that was also part of it. Like, okay, well, who do I even reach out for this? Right. So I'm like reaching out to the FDA, and they're like, no, you need the USDA. And so it's like all this stuff. I'm like, can someone just please tell me what to do? Like, come
Like
on.
a maze.
It is. But like I said, it's step by step, talking to other small makers, talking to the guys in the kitchen who were great with helping me out. With information, obviously talking with my insurance company and everybody, and I eventually got to the point. It took a few years.
right?
It took a few years before I could actually say bottled, labeled, and I can legally sell. Like,
And now K Bloody Mary Mix is where? Where can people find us?
So I like to purposely have people buy it online, because
It's going direct to you.
Yeah. But you can find it in some stores as well. You can also find it in some bars and restaurant. My goal right now actually is to expand into hospitality.
Okay.
It could be my love of hospitality from being in it for so long. But yeah, so if you go to the website, kbloodymarymix.com, there is under shop, there is a where to buy and a where to consume. And it'll give you the list of stores and a list of restaurants and bars that carry it. So you can like go in and actually have a good Bloody Mary mix at the bar.
Khia Nelson, y'all. Give her a round of applause. We about to try. After that story, I got to have me a cup.
Yeah,
All right.
and let us mention too, because Sway and I just took a wine course together. This for all the vegans out there. This is organic vegan. It's
And
gluten free. So it's important that for people with issues, in terms of nutrition, to know all of that as well as we pass down these cups.
Okay, you just open that bottle. Which one you want me to have?
They're all the same in the bag. There's gift bags for you guys.
I like the gift bags. Can you mind pouring mine,
Not
Khia,
at
if that's
all.
okay? I
Not
know
at
you.
all.
I know you was a bartender. I know you're gonna.
We always want people to work. Anybody want ice on
All
this?
right, so we're gonna pour. Let me hear how this sounds. Okay, I like that.
Oh, sorry, Casey. I thought I had your cup. This is your cup, Trace. I'm sorry to make it over
Wait,
there.
hold on. I'm about to pour mine right now.
All right.
Well,
Yeah,
Kia's
get
pouring
your
it
ice.
for me. All right.
Making sure everybody has it. Torchy, you gonna try? There's no alcohol in this.
No alcohol.
No. Wow, Torch. You are at work.
I was gonna request
Well, listen
without.
to this. Listen to this. Go ahead.
Yeah. You are at work, Torch.
I haven't had a taste of
No,
Bloody
there's no
Mary in I
alcohol
don't know
in the
how many
mix.
years.
You add whatever alcohol you like. It comes sealed, no alcohol.
I'll take a taste.
What's up, Sway?
You can have it as a Virgin Mary. You can have vodka, rum, gin, tequila, sake, beer, whiskey,
Oh, I've
mezcal,
never
and
tried
moonshine.
Bloody
It
Mary
works with all of
with
it.
rum.
Yep.
You like it with rum?
Yeah. It's
Oh.
good with everything.
Do we have anything here?
I'm nervous.
It's in the.
Don't be nervous. It's delicious.
the-
and let it roll around in your mouth and hit all the
we
points
should
in your
have
palate.
something
Okay.
in the back. I don't know if we have vodka in the back.
If you have tequila, mezcal, gin, sake,
We
beer,
might have tequila in the cabinet in the back in the office. I don't know if.
Heather would know.
Wow.
All right. Okay.
So with tequila, it's a Bloody Maria.
Uh-huh.
With vodka, it's a Bloody Mary.
Uh-huh. With sake, it's a Bloody Haru. I just did a
Ooh.
Bloody Bishop online.
Oh, this is
What is
different.
a Bloody Bishop?
Irish whiskey. So for
Oh,
St. Patty's
wow.
Day, I did
Oh, I'm nervous.
They are so
Bloody
nervous.
Irishman.
I'm
You like
honestly
spicy,
nervous.
Mike?
Yo, this is
No.
different.
I'm
I used
okay.
to I used to
This
have the
is
Bloody
spicy.
Marys on Southwest Airlines back in the day.
Oh,
when I used to,
no. Mm-mm.
This is different.
Torch,
Torch, you
tried?
with me?
Yeah, no
Wait,
airplane Bloody
Torch
Marys,
doesn't have
please.
anything.
I
Mike,
feel like
you-
I'm drinking marinara sauce. That's what I'm about to get into. Like,
You never
Ice
had
Man.
Bloody Mary? You're not a
She
Bloody
doesn't
Mary?
like.
I had it once a long time, and I said never, ever again.
it's
And neither
because-
Mike Muse.
I don't like Bloody Marys.
You don't want to try it?
No, I
Kia,
have
you
some.
got our guest-
No,
our guest here.
no,
We got-
no, I'm
Right.
trying it. I'm excited.
It's the
She
guest.
sold it.
Okay, okay.
She did
so
sell
good.
All right, let's do it at the
I
same
felt
Torch is
time.
nervous.
Cheers.
You know
If you
what?
don't like
Here's
Bloody
the-
Marys,
all right,
because you
here's
haven't
the-
had a good one yet.
Here's the
Okay.
K Bloody Mary mix.
No
you got,
alcohol.
No alcohol. You can follow her
Virgin,
at K
Virgin
Bloody
Mary.
Mary
Virgin.
Mix online.
right.
Kia Nelson, congratulations.
Congrats,
Cheers.
Kia.
Congratulations, Kia.
Yes.
We happy
Yes.
Hell
for
of a
you.
story, black woman.
Yes.
All right.
Cheers.
All right, hang out with us, Kia. We got Ruben Vincent coming up. He's an artist. Maybe he'll drink some of this, too.
Oh,
It's good.
Okay? It's
I
different.
get it.
It's good.
It's
I get it.
different,
What?
right?
It's good.
Wow.
We got Mike
I
and
get
That
it.
means a lot coming from these two over
That's
here.
good.
Absolutely.
Tracy.
No, I totally get it.
Wow.
This works.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
It's
wow.
not, and it's not too acidic.
Nope.
Which is normally why I don't like Bloody Marys.
Oh,
It's
okay.
too acidic and
Yeah.
it's too thick.
Yeah.
This is not
Part of the
thick,
reason it's not
acidic.
as acidic is because there's no added additives, preservatives,
Yeah.
colors, or dyes.
High quality ingredients.
Yeah.
God damn.
Mike
Okay, I
Muse
figured out
actually
what my
took
next
two
punch
sips.
drink is
That
gonna be.
was good.
Yeah, I took my second sip too.
I see. I knew. Torch only
Torch?
wants alcohol in his. He needs alcohol.
Wow.
I think I want a grilled cheese or something.
Right.
So here's the thing: you
Right.
can cook with it.
It tastes like
You
a
can
good
cook with it, and I have people who buy it to just
tomato
cook with.
soup.
Marinade.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can marinade. I saute vegetables. My dad likes to saute shrimp. I know people who mix it into their burger meat before they.
Oh, I
eat
would put this
hamburgers.
definitely into some,
Some shrimp.
pasta.
Yeah, this way, It's a good,
Oyster
nice
shooters.
blend of seasoning.
Ooh, oyster. shooters
Oyster,
would be good.
yeah.
I did a cauliflower steak in the oven.
I like it warm.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Yeah.
what's
So
that about?
yeah, it's
Bloody
it's
Mary.
very
Y'all hit up
versatile.
Kia. Follow her on Instagram as well. It's K Bloody Mary Mix. It's a really good mix, you guys.
It is.
Like, you know, I wouldn't co-sign. I don't like a lot of stuff. I don't come up here and co-sign anybody, but she is one to support. We have so many citizens out here who want to start things and just don't know how. And Kia kind of she did it.
She gave you the
She
game.
gave you the game. It takes time. But this is such high quality. It's good quality. And this is why
Truly.
it's so important this morning that we spoke about what do you have in your food? What are you eating? What are you drinking? And from the first time I tried this years ago, I was like, nah, homegirl got something different here.
Absolutely. No hyperbole, citizens.
I don't even feel like I need to eat breakfast after
Yeah,
drinking this.
it's good.
Why didn't they put this in V8? We would have been shocked. V8s did us wrong as a kid, sneaking that stuff.
Okay, this is one of those moments where we're dropping gems on you. Write it down. K, the letter K, Bloody Mary Mix.
Yes.
Okay, K Bloody Mary Mix. That's where you can find her on Instagram or kbloodymarymix.com. That's where you go order it, citizens. You know how we do. Let's support our fellow citizen. Order it directly from her. Let's keep this business above ground.